Hello everybody, Accureyes here, and welcome back to Accureyes 101 Tips on Overwatch. This is the series where I am talking about all the characters currently on Overwatch. I will be continuing to talk about characters as they continue to come out for Overwatch. But yeah, in today's video, we will be talking about Winston, who is another tank in the, Overwatch series. And of course, before we get into my tips about talking about Winston and whatnot, I want to know how you found my channel, if this is your first time watching this channel, and, or if this is your first video watching this channel. And also, who is your favorite character if you do play Overwatch, to use. But yeah, with that being said, let us go ahead and get right on into, the video and the tips and whatnot, yeah? So, with that being said, let's go ahead and get right on into the video, or the actual tips. So, of course, today, like I said, we will be talking about, Winston, who is, one of our, Overwatch who's one of the few tanks in Overwatch, as you'll see here. And, So anyway, Winston, he is a tank, class on Overwatch, and, he's actually a pretty fun tank when you consider everything. Of course, many people don't utilize him, many people don't use him, and I think part of the reason many people don't really use Winston is because, he is a, what can I say? He is he's an underused tank, and I think it's because partly Winston just isn't known how to be used. He's not used efficiently. People don't know how to use him effectively. So, with that being said, it is quite likely that just Winston in general just doesn't have a place for anybody because they don't know what to do. And I understand that. I completely can see and understand why some people may go into Winston, or may look at Winston and try Winston out and go, well, what can we do with Winston? I don't understand how to place him. I don't know what to do with him as a tank. And, obviously this is something that does happen, everybody. Don't be worried if you're the first person to kind of go into playing Winston on Overwatch, and then kind of going like, I don't know what to do. Can somebody help me? Because obviously, like I've said before, this is something that does happen from time to time, everyone, and I'm not saying that it isn't going to happen. Winston is very mobile, if you will, in my personal opinion. And, as you can see there, I just kind of came into the middle of a battle, so, yeah. But anyway, Winston is a very mobile tank. You're not going to find him to be, like, that character who is like a Reinhardt. You're not going to find him to be like a Roadhog. You're not going to find him to be like an Orsaria. You're not going to find her to be like a Deva. She's very different. He's very different compared to, pretty much compared to every other, like many of the other tanks you may see in the game. And, with that being said, obviously, Winston has a bit of a different play style entirely. For the most part, as Winston, you'll want to jump in, drop your mobile shield, and then kind of try to put pressure on everyone. If you have to, run away. And you'll see how here I'm basically always putting down my mobile shield just to try and keep everyone in a small area that I can control. While I go after anyone who can become a if you will, singled out target. And that's exactly what you're supposed to do as Winston, is keep everyone in a contained area. Make sure that your shield makes everyone kind of think, oh my gosh, Winston's going to attack me in this position or in this area. I'm going to need a counter by going this way or something like that. So, you know, like I've said before, always make sure that when it comes down to it, you're always, you know, considering, okay, how can I, you know, be, able to change the, position, change the way people are looking into the, into what I'm doing. How can I change what people are expecting me to do, or how can I try to maybe aggro them to think, hey, Accureyes, or I'm going this way, but really I'm just trying to lure you to follow me, you know. And that's where Winston comes in handy, is being able to try and lure people into a position or a false sense. Or false sense, if you will, you know. And that's, exactly just it, you know. I mean, you want to make it to where, at least for the most part, you are, you know, in a position where people can, you know, can, like, get aggroed, or can just, like, think, oh, Winston's coming in. We gotta lure them. We gotta aggro on them. When really, you know, Winston's job, as you'll see here, is just to kind of become that target. I mean, Winston is meant to be a target like follow the leader. Winston is meant to be like that follow the leader target. Now here, I don't know what the heck happened. It's like I feel like someone was lag switching when it came to this part, because as we continue into this video, you'll see I'll be trying to do things like, you know, seeing what the heck is going on, seeing why I'm lag switching, because obviously at first I thought, oh, maybe I'm having some controller issues. Maybe I'm having an issue with my controller. But obviously maybe this is due to Overwatch's latest update, that some of the maps have become unstable, or at least are prone to having potential lag. So, yeah. Which is why you'll see that every once in a while you'll see me, you know, every once in a while see me, try to figure out what is going on, or see, you know, exactly what is up, you know, because, obviously, like, I was trying to figure out what was going on, or why, of course, I was having this, this issue going on, why I was having, you know, some problems with, you know, with being able to, you know, with, of course, being able to, you know, stick around or fight somebody, you know. And, that's exactly what was going on, was I was just having issues. I was finding problems, where, I mean, it could be that it's just a bug. It is just some kind of bug that I don't realize, and because of this obvious bug, some people are affected with controls, but at the time, of course, I got into this part, and at the time of me kind of just fooling around, I was just trying to figure out what was going wrong, because, you know, but I do have a thought that it might have been obvious lag switching, because you know, and you'll see why I think that it might have been obvious lag switching, because obviously you got this wrecking ball here who, you know, I don't know what he was doing. I mean, obviously as Winston, you're supposed to come in and make them the aggro on me character. I have no idea what the heck was going on with this Junkrat, and I don't even know why I couldn't hit him for some reason. I mean, if anyone can explain what the heck was going on and if I was even hitting that guy, please tell me. And this is the point where I was trying to think, maybe it's lag switching. Because you'll see what I mean by it could have been possible lag switching. Because you'll see here how I go into this area and then I run into that. Now that, at first I thought maybe my controller was messing up, because you're going to see here me jerk, like, just moving left and right, and then right as I jump, this is where I start to believe that maybe it's lag switching, because, see, like, I don't know, I mean, you guys tell me, do you believe this was lag switching? And I caught someone trying to lag switch, because, you know, this is when I was just trying to figure it out. I was trying to, like, go, okay, what the heck is going on? Why am I having so many issues? And you can see it here, like, you see it that there's times where I'm acting, or it looks like I'm drunk or something, or I'm trying to go through an invisible wall. And that's not literally due to me trying to go through an invisible wall. That's just literally me, you know, me trying to, you know, wander this area, wander the map, and, you know, and this is where I start believing that maybe it's lag switching, because you'll see here how I'm basically just trying to do whatever I can to, you know, turn the tide of battle. And, I mean, that's the thing about Winston, is that, like I said, he has to be your on-me character. He has to be the person who kind of goes, okay, all the team get behind me, I'm going to go in, I'm going to lure them, and then I'm going to, and then you are all going to come in and attack whoever I lure over to the area. And this is where I was trying to test to see if it was lag switching or if it was my controller. And this is where I believe that it could have been lag switching that was causing the issue, because you'll see here how I have my shield down, and it's like I can't do anything. Like, I barely can even hit that guy. So, I mean, I don't know. But, you know, like I said, these were my tips for Overwatch. You know, I think this person was lag switching, and these were my tips for Winston. Hopefully you all enjoyed this video. I mean, Winston, he's fun. You know, as long as you have the team behind you and you're luring them all around one area, you know, as I've said, there's no reason you shouldn't have any problems. But with that being said, yeah, thank you everyone for joining me on this video today. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for being here. If you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. Hit that like button, get subscribed, hit that bell notification, because I know you want to know when my next video is going to drop next. I go live on Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday at www.twitch.tv/Accureyes. But thank you everyone for joining me today, and until the next one, this is Accureyes signing out and saying farewell, everyone.